Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're doing great. This is Darcy Gondaga, and whenever I come live, I just want to make sure people are aware of what's going on. And if you're author, you're speaker, expert, journalist, teacher, preachers, uh, and sometimes you're so concerned because you're under the impression that you are not reaching 100% of your content. Um, This information is that when you have 1 million subscriber, or 100,000 subscriber, or 2 million followers, or 20,000 followers, that whenever you're coming, will reach at least 50,000 people, or 50%. What I want to say, like you will at least reach 50% of your audience, and it's far from the truth. You will not reach 50% of your audience. You will not even reach 20% of your audience. Unfortunately, they will just, release the information to 1 to 3%. If you're real good, you might get 10%. That's it. Why? Because we're in a world now when you need to pay to play. And I know there's a lot of marketers sometimes will let you know, like, hey, I will show you how you can make money on social media without the ads. It's almost telling somebody, I will show you how to have a degree without studying. I mean, the biggest company in the world pay so much money on advertising. I put the list of not too long ago of the 10 most valuable company who made the most money in 2023, and all of them, their marketing budget is in the billions, all of them. So do not think that you're going to be able to come online and make something happen and be able to talk. It's not going to be like that. You need to understand what's going on and how to position yourself to win. Okay, so one morning, and it was that yesterday, I believe Oprah Winfrey was live. She was live. She was reaching about 100,000 people live. Now Oprah Winfrey got 21 million subscribers. So, like I was telling you earlier, what it means that for you, and you got so much example. Let me put the link on the description of my video down so you can go back and check for yourself. I didn't want to get some copyright issue to play the video when I'm talking. So what happened is that if you break it down, 21 million subscriber, 10% will be 2 million people watching. Okay, so let's break it down from 10% to 1%. 1% of 21 million people, will be 210,000 people. So wait a minute, she was reaching 100,000. So it means that she was reaching less than 0.5% of her audience while she's live. And we don't talk about just somebody regular. We talk about Oprah Winfrey, who's a media mogul and, all around the world known. So if she's going live, she got something important to say. Do you think that at least 25% of the people, I believe she announced it, will be watching her? So we talk about 25%, we talk about at least 4 million people will be watching her. But not even 10% was watching her. Not even 1% was watching her. Less than 0.5%. So if when Oprah is live and she's reaching only 5%, it will be 105,000. 100,000 people. So it's 0.45% of people watching her live. Talk about Oprah. So what do you think you're going to do with your content? How you get millions of followers, and whenever you go live on Instagram, you only have a few hundred watching. You comfortable with that? You have to get in your mindset to go to the next level, to position yourself, to create your own platform, to create your own website or your own app where you can go live when you have access to your own data. Because what's going on, it's been proven that those free social media platforms, they're monetizing on 90% of your followers. In the case of Oprah last night, 99.5%. and only let you reach 0.5% of your following. So what I mean is that the only people who get away with it is the entertainer. If you do any type of comedy or entertaining folks, most of the time they let it open. But whenever you try to teach something good, or you're an entrepreneur, you try to teach people how to enhance their life, and your content is straight positive, you don't show, a body part, and you don't do some obscene things, they suppress your account. So the question I have for you, I'm not going to be long, is what you're going to do about it. Let me give you more stats. You have to understand that these 3 top websites in the world with the most traffic globally. Number 1, Google. 2, 3, Facebook. A lot of people think that number 1 search engine in the world is TikTok. Nah, it's still Google. With 50,000 people put a search on. People put a search on Google every second. When every 20 seconds, 4/7, there's a million people who came to Google to search for something. The problem is that when they search for something, they don't see you. They don't see what you have to offer. This is where the real people are. Like I put in my description, we have to move from traditional marketing to permissive marketing. Traditional marketing is that I'm on social media and somebody me to make me watch something I'm supposed to like, not necessarily. Because when people come on social media, unfortunately, they're coming because they want to divert themselves. They want to entertain themselves. They don't really come to learn. So if you want to come to learn something, you have to have a different set of rules. So what you have to do, you need to ask for permission for them to watch your content. Call it permission marketing. It means that to have an offer, to have a free funnel from free platform and ask them for free to go watch and add more value to them somewhere else. This is the first step. Everybody should have a lead generation system. But more important than that is where the people are going after they leave social media. You need to give them, you need to offer them something. You need to learn something. You need to add value. You need to answer some of their most pressing questions about themselves or what they try to learn and what they try to enhance in their life. So if this is you I'm talking about, maybe you always want to launch a podcast, maybe you always want to write a book, maybe now you never heard about audiobooks, maybe you're tired also that just dropping your book on Amazon and think that you will get rich. The things that they never told you is that Amazon released 11,000 books a day, 457 books an hour. So it means that if you are not in the game to understand SEO and have a proper marketing campaign, I don't care how good your book is, like the story and everything, you are not going to be able to have readers unless you have a huge audience that actually can see what you post. And the best way to do that is to create what we call, a smart blog. It's a website with the ability for you to stream directly from your website, to catch email from your website, to get information people who might be interested to what you have to offer. When you have this type of people who come to your website and take the time to survey, offer to your product and services, this is what we call permission marketing. And permission marketing sometimes is not about volume, it's about quality. And when you have 1,000 quality person on your platform, sometimes it's more powerful to having 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I can argue with anybody any day about that because I've been online since 2002. I've been in the game 22 years. I have 7 world tours. I train so many different people from 500 company to startup entrepreneur making 6, 7, 8 figures. I did everything, multiple language, multiple continent. When it comes to social media, you want to convert a total stranger to somebody who would like to hear what you have to say, I want in the world to do it. And I'm not just saying that. You hear the accent, I'm doing that in multiple languages, globally. So if you have something in your heart right now and your heart is just pumping, I said, you know what? I don't know what to do. I have a ministry and, I don't reach the right people. I have a book and I have no traction. I create an online course, I don't know what's going on. I want to have a global webinar. I don't know how many languages, how I can reach people who don't speak English. I want to have a system, I want to have an ecosystem. I have a solution. I can help a global monetization content system from podcast to books to online course to live events to live webinar to have a system through tools that people use every day where you can beam your content to so many different platforms when you can have your content in 10 different podcast directory and move your podcast in 60 days guaranteed to be international. Just join us. Just click the link below. You can go to my website, reformationleadership.com, or you can get our course, reformationleadership.com/courses. If you go to my website, it's one pages, you can scroll it, and you can just, book an appointment with myself, somebody from my team, and we get back with you between 40 and 2 hours. And we will have enough information where we can discuss and find the perfect custom solution for your content so you can go to the next level. We are not here selling you a service. We are here to provide you with a solution which transform your content-based business to a global level. Okay, and I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you so much for people who watch me live. My name is Darcy Ogondaga, CEO of Twitter Media, live from the ATL, and it was a pleasure talking to you. I didn't want to be long, so I can put that video everywhere on Instagram and on TikTok, so people can watch it over and over again and understand what they need to do to go to the next level. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.